Good morning and welcome to the 2023 North Shore Community College Commencement Ceremony. At this time, please stand and welcome the graduating class of 2023.
Good morning, everyone. Graduates, families and friends of our graduates, honored guests, trustees, faculty, staff, and alumni. I'm delighted to welcome you to North Shore Community College's 57th commencement. I'm Dr. Bill Heineman, President of North Shore Community College. Let's begin today's ceremony with the performance of the national anthem. Please rise as you are able.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Today is our 57th commencement ceremony. The nearly 700 members of the class of 2023 will bring the total number of graduates to over 50,000 North Shore students who've received their diplomas from our college in the past half-century. Today we're hosting 3 ceremonies. This first one is for the graduates of our health programs and some of our human services programs. Let's hear it for these star graduates. At every commencement, there's members of the audience who are alumni or who have taken a course at North Shore Community College. If you're an alum, would you please rise so we can acknowledge you? It's wonderful to have all these members of the NSCC community here for our 57th graduation celebration. We're here today to celebrate the members of the class of 2023. I'm always so impressed by our graduates, and I'd like to give you a quick overview of who they are. Although each and every one of them has a unique story and path to today's success, they also have much in common. Our students come from the North Shore, as well as countless countries around the world. They have tremendous grit and persistence because while they attend college classes, the vast majority of our students work, and more than half are raising children or caring for a family member. They're constantly juggling to fit in all their responsibilities, plus go to college. Why do they do this? because our students are passionate about learning, determined to complete their educational goals, and seek to better their lives through getting that credential and attaining a self-sustaining career. As you can see, our students are a very diverse group. For example, the average age of a North Shore Community College student is 26. And although we have high school graduates enrolling for their first semester right after high school, we have many students coming back in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. We also have programs that provide high school students the opportunity to earn college credits while they're earning their high school diploma. By participating early, they save time and cost toward their degrees. Anyone in the class of 2023 who took early college or dual enrollment courses while they were in high school, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Many North Shore Community College students are the first in their families to attend college, providing a terrific example to others of the hard work and challenge of higher education, and it's one of the best ways to realize their personal American dream. Would our graduates who are the first in their families to attend college please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Unlike many college commencements where the majority of the graduates are the children who thank their parents for their help and support, at North Shore Community College, many of our graduates are the parents themselves, with babies, toddlers, and children in school or college. Would our parent graduates please stand so your children and family members can acknowledge you? And for those standing, please keep standing if you're graduating today as a single parent, shouldering the majority of child rearing and support while going to NSCC. North Shore Community College has been designated nationally as a military-friendly school for over a decade and was recently named a silver-level military-friendly school. As a result, hundreds of those who enroll at North Shore Community College have served our country at great personal sacrifice. Our veteran centers and on-site Veterans Affairs resources help to build a strong network of support for our student veterans. Would our veteran graduates or anyone currently serving in the military please stand to be acknowledged? Thank you all for your service. And for all our graduates who could not be here today and are watching from home with their families and friends, we want you to know how proud we are of you and all you have accomplished. We hope that your experience at NSCC will launch you into very bright futures. Graduates, each and every one of you have been transformed by your experience at North Shore Community College. Now many of you are transferring, some to Salem State or UMass Amherst or Boston or some other four-year institution to get your baccalaureate degree. Many of you are going straight into the workforce to begin your new careers. You'll be the nurses and healthcare professionals, information technicians, police, firefighters, cosmetologists, engineers, bankers, scientists, entrepreneurs, and graphic designers, as well as many of the other professionals who will serve our community. You will make a positive impact on the North Shore and beyond. I speak for the trustees, the faculty, and the staff when I say how honored we are to have been part of your transformational journey. Today's your day to shine. Enjoy the fruits of your labors with your family and friends. Enjoy your moment in the spotlight. It is well deserved. Let's give all graduates a big hand. Now I'd like to introduce to you the people who are sharing the stage with me. Would you please rise when I call your name? Trustee Barbara Heineman. Student Trustee and 2023 graduate, Angel Garcia. Graduate and student speaker, Marianne de Thomas de la Barre. Provost, Dr. Jennifer Mesquita. Senior Executive Officer, Dr. Catherine Nielsen. Vice President of Administration and Finance, Jan Forstrom. Justine Karen, Chief People and Culture Officer. And Chief Diversity and Equity Officer, Nikki Polonia. And while he cannot be with us in person today, we will be joined virtually by our keynote speaker, Dr. Kiame Mahanaya, Massachusetts Undersecretary of Health, and formerly CEO of the Lynn Community Health Center. Please join me in a round of applause for all the members of our platform party. We have many honored guests in our audience. These are the family members and friends who played important supportive roles in making our graduates' achievements possible. No one makes this journey completely alone. Graduates, please join me in thanking our special guests who have helped you in achieving your certificate or degree. North Shore Community College's excellent faculty have played an essential part in your accomplishment today. I ask that you take a moment to recognize the North Shore Community College faculty for their efforts on your behalf. Finally, our commencement exercises each year are the result of much effort and dedication of many NSCC employees who work behind the scenes. I'd like to thank everyone whose efforts contributed to making this celebration so special. North Shore Community College has been extremely fortunate to have the Lynn Community Health Center as one of our best community partners for years. Imagine our delight when former CEO, Dr. Kiame J. Mahanaya, was named Undersecretary of Health for the state of Massachusetts by Governor Maura Healey. From 2017 to 2023, he was the Chief Executive Officer of the Lynn Community Health Center, following his previous role as Chief Medical Officer at LCHC. Prior to that, he was the Chief Medical Officer at North Shore Community Health, Inc., for 2 years, coming into that role after a long career at the Greater Lawrence Family Health Center. Dr. Mahanaya started working at the Greater Lawrence Family Health Center as a staff physician in 2003 and held many roles while working there over the course of 9 years. Throughout his career, he's focused on the integration of primary care, teaching, and substance use disorders treatment. He specifically relocated to Lynn to work directly on creating programs to fight the opioid addiction crisis and to foster his love of mentoring others. While Undersecretary Mahanaya could not be with us in person today, he very much wanted to send his greetings to our graduates. So here he is to virtually congratulate the class of 2023. Dr. Mahanaya.
Thank you, Bill. Congratulations to you, to your family, to all those who have made this achievement possible. I am honored and humbled to be in front of you today. I am grateful for the opportunity to spend this incredible occasion with you. I am especially grateful to North Shore Community College because being a commencement speaker has been on my bucket list ever since I realized that there was such a thing. In 1 week, I will be celebrating 30 years since my own college graduation. This means that I have lived more years since graduation than many of you have been alive. That amount of time seems unfathomable. When I came to the US as a freshman, it was my first time living and studying in English. Thanks to table English learned from my mother, and all of you immigrants and half-immigrants can relate to the part of the parents' language spoken at the dinner table, but especially during moments of discipline. I knew I was in trouble when my father dropped our regular French, elided by English instead of Kikongo. But that English that I learned at the table was sustained in English language Sunday school, sharpened in 2 years of high school English, and probably polished by my love of fantasy and science fiction, much of which was untranslated in the 1980s. Fortunately, my college, Haverford College, automatically matched any incoming student with a non-English high school diploma, such as mine, with a year-long tutor for as many hours as desired. Haverford completely changed my academic life that year through my mentor, Lynn. She gave me confidence, and in turn, I also had a confidant. Not only was Haverford giving me a near full scholarship, they also paid for that tutoring. In my sophomore year, I requested a mentor, and I obtained a wonderful one for organic chemistry. Elizabeth introduced me to her roommates, some of whom became lifelong friends. I was also blessed with a wonderful roommate, Claudio. I could ask him anything about American culture. Who's Gilligan, and why is this island always being referred to? And in eastern Pennsylvania, what's a hoagie? I could ask him all these questions without embarrassment. His parents, who lived locally, adopted me and would bring double the amount of food whenever they visited. And it may be hard for you to imagine a world before the internet, but my parents didn't even have a home phone. So once a semester, at a date and time arranged through letters, we would speak on the phone. They would go to the house of friendly missionaries in Kinshasa, and I would call from the Dean of Students' office. Dean Waters had taken pity on my clear poverty and knew I couldn't afford a $4 a minute charge. From Haverford, I attended medical school for free through a public health service scholarship. I became a physician, a husband, a father, a residency faculty, a chief medical officer, a CEO, and even a Lynn Item Person of the Year. Obtaining an MBA, learning Spanish and salsa dancing along the way, until a month ago, I was appointed as Undersecretary for Health for the state of Massachusetts. Considered in isolation, that list makes my life seem like one full of personal achievements and individual success. In fact, and if you listen carefully to my reminiscence of my college day, you would have heard it, it's been a life full of undeserved blessings. A loving family and parents who believed in me, pushing me not only to have dreams, but to consider the pursuit a natural act. Friends who cherished and supported me, mentors who opened doors for me, colleagues who advanced my careers, bosses who offered great opportunities, promoted, and held me accountable. Yes, I had plans. Yes, I exercised self-discipline. Yes, I regularly sacrificed fun and pleasure. Mostly, though, I benefited from the grace, compassion, goodwill, friendship, and love of those around me. This was as true as during my first week of college 3 decades ago, as it has been in the last 3 weeks of my new job. What kind of advice is that, you may be well entitled to ask? Waiting around for someone to help you, hoping for inclusion, compassion, or friendship from strangers? So although I consider the Serenity Prayer a cornerstone of a wise life, when it comes to pursuing professional dreams, to figuring out your desired role in the wider world, I do not recommend a passive approach. The path that I'm talking about is hard work. Humility. Accepting help requires a certain amount of humility, knowing from the beginning that you can't make it on your own. It requires reflection and insight to realize early, and this is crucial because everybody recognizes it when things are desperate, what kind of help is needed. It means you have to develop an understanding of yourself, how you react emotionally in the moment and in the long run. You need a realistic sense of your capacities, your strengths, and your limits. Importantly, you have to develop intimate knowledge of the factors that influence those capacities. You can well imagine that running a 100-meter sprint after 6 months of dedicated training is very different than trying one during exam week after an all-nighter of studying. You need an explicit understanding of your existing support structure, what purposes it serves, and what changes will be happening in the foreseeable future. Judgment. You can never escape the need for good judgment. Not all the help that is offered is appropriate for you, and not all those offering help are sincere. You also need a good enough grasp of the institution with which you are interacting to enable you to make the right choices. And finally, karma. When you move with kindness, compassion, curiosity, and forgiveness throughout the world, you attract the same. This is not some spiritual mumbo-jumbo. It is simply a reflection of how human beings operate. If you are seen as a trustworthy person, you're more likely to be trusted. If you offer help, you're more likely to be received positively when you ask for it. As tribal beings, we are primed for reciprocity, and we are primed for collaborative living. The advice that I am imparting isn't easy. It is a challenge to move through the world open and vulnerable and explicitly acknowledging your vulnerabilities. It's hard to acknowledge your limits and to accept them. It's hard to accept help in overcoming those limits. Ironically, it can be even harder to recognize your strength and to use them wisely. And displaying curiosity automatically means that you're exposing yourself to the fact that you don't know something and that you are pleading for help in achieving more knowledge. And when you feel powerless, when you feel at the bottom of the hierarchy, when you feel you're struggling just to make ends meet, it's hard to remember that you also possess the power and ability to help those around you, and that one seemingly easy thing for you to do might be a life-changing gift for somebody else. I'm not claiming that this is the only way to achieve success. Can you achieve success through manipulating people, through bullying people, through forcing them to do what you want? Certainly, and I'm sure you have many of those examples in your own lives and in society around you. But really, the question that you have as you're moving forward with your life, with some of you going straight to the workforce, with some of you pursuing more education, and some of you raising families or thinking of raising families, the question you really have to ask yourself is, what kind of success do you want? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to think of yourself? How is your current self, yourself today, going to be thinking about your successful self 30 years from now? There are many paths for you to choose. And I really hope that I will have been, in part, responsible for inspiring you to choose a path that is gentle, a path that relies on self-knowledge, a path that requires you to be honest with yourself and with those around you, and so that your success can generate even more success for those around you. So I finish by saying, again, congratulations. You've achieved something magnificent that will never be taken away from you. And I really hope to be reading great things about you in the future.
Thank you, Undersecretary Mahanaya. We very much appreciate you being with our graduates here in spirit, and thank you for all you have and will continue to do for the Greater Lynn community. You're a true partner to NSCC. Now it's my privilege to introduce you to this morning's student commencement speaker, Marianne de Thomas de la Barth. Marianne earned a bachelor's degree from UMass Amherst, completing a double major in comparative literature and French before living and working for a decade in France and China, gaining experience in international relations and marketing. During that time, she became fluent in Mandarin and French. In 2015, she returned to Massachusetts to be closer to her family. The years of the COVID pandemic proved to be a career turning point for her, and through a project working with homeless in Cambridge, she decided to blend her interest in people, culture, and languages by pursuing a career in healthcare. Now, as a respiratory care graduate, she's passionate about communicating and connecting with patients. Please welcome Marianne de Thomas de la Barth.
Thank you for that kind introduction. And thank you all for celebrating with us today. Thank you to the professors, teachers, and staff that make North Shore Community College such a supportive environment for us to grow and advance our studies. For many of us, this program has been the gift, an opportunity to become healthcare professionals and expand our limits. It is truly an honor to deliver a commencement speech for our impressive student body. So, to those of you that don't know me, I'm overly enthusiastic about school to the point of being annoying. A somewhat socially awkward Hermione, sitting in the front row, hand raised, ready to respond to every question. And to my fellow students in the respiratory care program, I heartily thank you all for putting up with me. Just breathe, right? That's what we do in respiratory care. So I came to North Shore Community College after living in France and China for a decade, indeed. Married with my 4 children in tow, right over there. So I had a career in marketing, experienced international relations, and it just didn't fit my aspirations to serve the community. There were many homeless people that congregated in the square outside my office, and I wanted to help them. Our family would visit with care bags, with basic toiletries, snacks, and hot drinks for them. And once, one dear lady we had just met and served coffee, she passed out, and an ambulance arrived. It made me think about my purpose. It made me think about where my heart was. I decided it was in healthcare. I wanted to care for people in their most vulnerable moments. I wanted to help people like my dad with COPD. He's right over there. He benefits from patient education to live his very best life. I love you, Dad. I thought of the many years visiting the soldiers' home in Holyoke with my scout troop, decorating the floors and singing Christmas carols with the patients. I was gutted when so many perished in 2020 to COVID, and I wish I could have been there to hold their hand and help them breathe. But where was I to go to learn about direct patient care? How could I fit in and do math after 20 years? North Shore Community College, and especially Jane Schweizer, the head of the respiratory care department, welcomed me with open arms and helped me to prepare for our 2-year program. Thank you, Jane. I am so very grateful for all the support and encouragement from our department. So we graduates we have entered North Shore Community College from diverse backgrounds. Some had no college experience, others a few years or a bachelor's degree in history or business. We were thinking that we would learn everything in the PowerPoint presentations, lectures, books, and clinical experience. Actually, we learned the most when we turned our chairs around to work together. Sometimes we learn the most by watching each other grow as future healthcare professionals. There's a lot of hard work and grit to get through every step. Our hearts were pounding as the midterms and final exams came back. We were just hoping, and even praying, that everyone would pass and continued each semester and join our profession. Some students proved to be truly remarkable, and they came from very far. Such as the students that entered an intense 2-year program after failing anatomy and physiology, but took it again, only to study twice as much and succeeded. The students that struggled through online learning in 2020, 2021, trying to manage their education, their jobs, their children at home in online learning, only to fail some classes and pass them the next year, and some even with a wonderful new baby. The students that are single parents, that are constantly alternating between working and studying and hardly have time for their children and their families. The students that learned English later as a second language, jumped into an education in healthcare, knowing that the essays, tests, and class discussions would not always be easy. We want to honor you all today and how far we all have come. The students persevering over the past 2 years and setting high expectations in the face of all their challenges. Your strength and resilience inspire and humble us. Success goes beyond the Dean's List. Let us appreciate, celebrate, and recognize the journey of the obstacles overcome, please. It is our journey through North Shore Community College that has made a positive impact on our lives. I know that I am so glad that I chose respiratory care. I want to give a huge shout out to my family, particularly my husband and children, who have sacrificed so much to get me here where I am today. I also want to thank my friend Katrina, who put up with me the most, because I know I'm kind of a weirdo. So she's right there in the back. If someone could give her a chair, that'd be really fantastic, because she's standing. So thank you, Katrina. To all of you rising stars, our trajectories do not start at the same line. There's no line to follow, but our trajectory is grand, so very grand. And together, we have made it through our studies. We watch our doubts turn into confidence, our hesitancy doing blood draws into victories and smiles. That class that always got us overwhelmed, and you guys know what I'm talking about, it no longer did. We came in with the masks and the baggage of the pandemic. Our lives were upended with unemployment, taking care of older family members and children. However, at North Shore Community College, we have benefited from excellent, caring professors and instructors that provide us with a thorough perspective in our field. Jasmine Bradley helped us in specialized patient care simulations and helped us with our many rotations in and outside of Boston. Her enthusiasm and dedication to the field is incredible. Thank you, Jasmine. And Pat Adam, who isn't able to be with us here today because she's doing missionary work. She's a veteran RT. She helped us learn compassion and enlightened us through heartfelt stories. She told us to always bring our A game every time. And we are motivated as well as we learn new procedures in clinical with Al, Cindy, and Sean in clinical. And finally, we're preparing for our licensing exams with Jane Schweitzer, who has been our rock helping us stay on top of it all. She cares for us like a godmother, and we know she will always listen. Thank you. You have made the program that we have here amazing. And in this way, it is very exciting to plan for our future careers because we are ready. We really are. Today, we are at the post-pandemic dawn of healthcare. We are joining the field with vim and vigor. Let's continue to find happiness, healing others. It's what we do best in healthcare. It is so important to be mindful of preserving our patients' dignity, respecting their healthcare decisions, and listening to their concerns. In clinical, we learn to treat our patients like family. I know I will. Thank you, Al, for that piece of advice. He's not here, but in case he's listening. And we may see our patients in their most vulnerable moments and take this to heart. And along the way, we can cherish our memories of our journey at North Shore Community College while we embrace our new roles as healthcare professionals. Thank you all, and congratulations to the North Shore Community College class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Ann, for sharing your story, your insights, and your inspiring advice with us. We're very proud of you and your accomplishments and wish you the very best in the future. And now you've all been very patient. We've come to the fundamental purpose of our program, the conferring of degrees and certificates upon the candidates. I'm pleased to present Trustee Barbara Heineman, who will deliver the degree authorization.
Thank you, President Heineman. And in case you're wondering, we're not related. Let me start by offering greetings to all and congratulations to our graduates and to your families. On behalf of the North Shore Community College Board of Trustees, we're pleased to be here with you today to celebrate your accomplishments. In accordance with the authority conferred upon the Board of Higher Education of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts by Section 28 of Chapter 15 of the General Laws of the Commonwealth, North Shore Community College hereby awards the certificates and the degrees of Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, and the Associate in Applied Science to those candidates who, in the judgment of the college, have successfully met the requirements for graduation.
Thank you, Trustee Heineman. Now Provost Dr. Jennifer Mesquita will present the certificate and degree candidates.
Will the candidates for degrees and certificates please stand? All right. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty and staff of North Shore Community College, I present to you the approved candidates for certificates and approved candidates for degrees of Associates in Arts, Associates in Science, and Associates in Applied Science, the class of 2023.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Higher Education and the North Shore Community College Board of Trustees, and on the certification of your status as certificate and degree candidates by the Provost, I herewith confer upon you the appropriate certificates and degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science. Audience members, as our graduates receive their degrees and certificates, you will note that many are wearing a variety of regalia. Descriptions of those regalia are in your program. I'm going to ask that all the graduates and audience members remain in their seats until the very last degree is conferred, out of respect for all of our graduates, especially those who are coming up toward the end of the line. Thank you. Graduates, our volunteers will call you to come to the stage to receive your diplomas, the symbols of your achievement and evidence of this degree or certificate being conferred upon you. To begin with, I call our student graduate on the platform to come forward to receive her degree. Mary Ann de Thomas de la Barth, please come forward. One more announcement. I'd now like to invite Lori Vinci, Dean of Health Professions, to come to the podium to introduce today's graduates.
Community Health Worker Certificate. Christine Kendall, summa cum laude. Donetta Jones. Developmental Disability Direct Support Certificate and Degree. Heather Desmond, summa cum laude. Michaela Ward, magna cum laude. Jillian Howland, cum laude. Michael Lewis. Marina Solovero, cum laude. Patrick Wanania, magna cum laude. Clara Pantoja. Fola Alagueme, magna cum laude. Vavara Ginny, summa cum laude. Drug and Alcohol Rehabilitation. Ryan Davis, summa cum laude. Roxanne Garcia McFarlane. Jennifer Rigo. Ryan Frauenholz, cum laude. Health Science. Mercedes Arias. Spencer Wade. Safina Najla, cum laude. Coro Carraro. Avalie Jen Remy, cum laude. Jillian Bingham. David Alzat, cum laude. Alicia Timon, cum laude. Jolene Sanchez. Ana Perlera. Bonita Conde, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Medina, summa cum laude. Aminata Kamara. Samuel Kirby, cum laude. Corrales Quintana. Human Service Practitioner, Lauren Malloy. Jillian Dowd, magna cum laude. Ariana Brown, magna cum laude. Medical Office Support Certificate. It's Amanda Kamparasaravath. Medical Administrative Assistant, Stephanie Cristobal. Amy McDonald. Jenna Caton, cum laude. Belinda Robales Ramirez. Medical Assisting Certificate. Maria Diaz, magna cum laude. Kamsara Ha, magna cum laude. Kyle Burgess, magna cum laude. Alyssa Pina. Yasmin Melendez Castro. Corliss Ciara Martinez. Thank you. Nurse Education. Dan Young. Andy Chun. Gloria Adagabi. Liz Maylin Skodo. Saida Baslama. Alice Buzinje, sorry, cum laude. Taylor Neves, cum laude. Van Nawin. Catherine Nocella, cum laude. Erin Doherty. Carla Bruna, summa cum laude. Juan Kerr. Talia Hutchins, cum laude. Sarah Matthew, cum laude. Isabella Maliki, cum laude. Brianna Ops. Savon Burns. Joanna Castillo, Health Science. Thank you. Sonetta Prav. Casey Worthington. Rebecca Simmons. Michaela Robinson. Amanda Zaccanini. Catherine Papelli. Deborah O'Neill.
Okay, Debbie. Okay, girl.
Alexander Schwartz. Ross Underwood. Penny Sperry. Michaela Ryson Wing. Thank you. Amanda Zalaher. Kimberly Vasquez Tino, cum laude. Joseph Walker, cum laude. Robasi Pichardo. Nutritional Science and Diet Tech, Taylor Stanowitz, magna cum laude. Occupational Therapy Assistant, Dana Rabicki, cum laude. Megan Chanowski. Ruth Ann Bryan, cum laude. Anea Widener, cum laude. Ellen Arsenault, cum laude. Stephanie Cook. Emily Kelly. Jenny Graves, summa cum laude. Thank you. Jacob Ward, magna cum laude. Tara Kelly, magna cum laude. Jesse Rijo. Kristen Rotundo, cum laude. Hello. I'm good. How are you? Now for the physical therapist assistant. And it's Maggie McGarry, cum laude. David McLean, cum laude. Thank you, congrats. Samuel Aldrich, summa cum laude. Haley Allison. Elizabeth Monroe, summa cum laude. Kara Gleason, summa cum laude. Jeffrey Ryba, magna cum laude. Andre Hernandez. Emily Benson, summa cum laude. Molly Cañas. Kaylin Henning, cum laude. Chris Sellos. Practical nursing students. Kaylee Farrell, cum laude. Janaea Roberts. Thaisa Ayanacone. Grace Fleck. Megan Coring, cum laude. Nicole Canones, magna cum laude. Lori Peisowitz. Brianna Curale. Anna Eimer, magna cum laude. Noelle Piano Patrice Eel. Eliza Michaels. Jennifer Souza. Radiological technology students. Erica Bonatati Tatis, magna cum laude. Althea Grant, summa cum laude. Andrew Adenario. Respiratory care students, Lillian Calandra. Cassandra Lozier. Rebecca Matthews, cum laude. Sure. Those high heels. Paige Hickey. Thalia Shumas, cum laude. Kelsey Conroy. Viana Pereira, cum laude. Abigail Bennett, cum laude. Grant Peters, magna cum laude. Anthony Figueroa. Risky Rianto, cum laude. Surgical technology students, Alyssa Dijanet, cum laude. Alexia Rivera, excuse me. Felitas Criswell, cum laude. And last but certainly not least, right? Michelle Maurice, Child Youth Advocate Certificate.
Congratulations, North Shore Community College Class of 2023. Now I would invite Angel Garcia to come to the podium and raise the mace. Provost Mosquito, will you please come forward to lead the graduates in the turning of the tassels?
Thank you, President Heinemann. All graduates, now move your tassel to the left side of your cap to symbolize your accomplishments. Congratulations to the graduates and their families on their achievements, and we celebrate you all together today.
Thank you, Provost Mosquito. Marianne, please join Angel, and both of you please prepare to lead our guests, faculty, staff, and students in the concluding processional. Will the audience please rise and remain at your seats until the entire processional has departed from the hall. The platform party will exit to the stage right. Graduates will process out to the side of the gymnasium where they will receive a commemorative commencement box. There'll be signs and staff directing people where to go. This is a good place for parents, guests, and faculty to meet their graduates. Congratulations to all our graduates, and enjoy the rest of this special day. This officially concludes North Shore Community College's 57th commencement.